Hmm. I think we're streaming now. Hello. How are you? Happy 2021 year new of, you get it. Let's make it a good year. Let's finish this fucking game this year. That's the resolution. Let's try it. Okay, so I got some stuff to show you first. First, let me go ahead and get music going. We got something to listen to. This one, I'm getting some more music right now, but until I get enough, play them on stream. I'll just keep collecting it. Cool. Oh yeah, and I want to turn chat on. I got rid of well, I guess that's gonna be on screen. I got rid of the text box from Goba because it's still not very good. I need to learn how to do like text boxes that draw themselves and move themselves around. I've just kind of been avoiding it. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. It's not that. It's like, because you got to make like certain like border pieces, like you just need like 3 pieces. So an end cap, or like, a left side, a right side, and then a middle line of pixels that is what your middle text box is. And then you got to make it like draw based off of how many characters you have. So I'm just gonna have to figure that out. And then I think it shouldn't be too hard to make it like move to, or make it to where it doesn't move off of the screen, right? That's important. But yeah, I don't know. Like when you said it's X and Y coordinate, that's like the top, I think it's the top left corner of the text. But if the text is, so if the text box is like this big, it's based off of here. And you can say, well, you can move it over a bit, but what if the text is this big? You have to move it even more. I don't have to do that. So I think I'm gonna take a moment soon to figure that stuff out. But for now, I'm just gonna turn chat back on because I saved it. I'm gonna go through each of these. Make sure chat's back on. There we go. Alright, cool. And GoBoot is on. It's just there's not going to be chat boxes there anymore until I fix it. Yeah, I mean, the way of doing it with using the font that kind of creates its own text box, it just didn't work out that well. It's kind of hard to read. So, I'll figure something else out. Okay. Everything looks good. There's my mod. Just showed up. What are you doing? Alright, so this is what I've been working on. I did this one. This is the Dragonfly. So a lot of these are actually pretty easy to do. It's mostly just adding glowing to them after doing like a hue shift. The old version, I don't even think I have the old version. It was a red version like this. But yeah, no, it just kind of glows. Yeah, one of them's bright. And it flies, and then I got the different chunks for it. So that's all that is. Oh yeah, I do have the red one. It's right here. That's what the original one looked like. So yeah, I just reused it. Did a version that glows. And then the swamp one, I'm just gonna change the hue of it in game. So nothing really to that. What just happened? Oh, I'm hosting. Well, that's weird. That JTV is back. This happened last time, too. You see this JTV that's on the screen? I noticed the last time I streamed, like 2 days ago, And it's not just me. The stream was acting kind of weird. Yeah, on the Twitch subreddit, a lot of people were complaining about chat not working. I think it might have messed up my Goba a bit. Because right there, that wasn't the right noise. Also, yeah, I don't know who the hell JTV is. I think that's Justin TV. So, something has screwed up there. Anyway, I'm going to leave them on there, I guess. But Twitch seems to be doing something weird with its thing. Anyway, here we go. This is the other one. This is the roach. So he's got this little animation that plays, and then he glows. And then when he flies, he has this glowing animation. When he runs on the ground, he does an animation. And then it used to be when he died, he would... Actually, I can show you what he looked like when he died. So, yeah, when he died, he would just get smushed like that. That's what the red one looked like. But now, this one, when he dies, he kind of goes nuclear and explodes. That's what that looks like. So the poison variant. So yeah, the poison variant, not all of them are going to be, they're all going to have like a different moveset. For like the dragonfly, the red one's the easy one because it's got like maybe a slow arcing path, you know. It's very slow moving, but the poison one, it'll move probably faster and tighter across the screen. And then I think the green one probably won't even move up and down. It'll just go across the screen very fast. So we get like different variations. This guy, he's basically the same as the normal roach, only he self-destructs if you kill him on the ground. So that's how that works. I like what that looks like. Alright. This one, another hue shift. I don't have the original one, but it's kind of like a brown version of this. And all I really did was add some glow to him. This one's actually at the correct size too. So he just kind of glows sometimes in some of his animations. And that's really it. These have been pretty easy. I've done all these today, by the way, so it just gives you an idea of how quick it is. This one was a little more tricky because I had the poison version first. So I had to go in and like reshade it and recolor it. But this is the new bone waste version, which is just kind of got like bone colors, a little bit of orange. I didn't do anything fancy with this. The idea is this one's just going to move faster than the poison version. So poison version will come out and attack rather slow, and then the bone version just, he comes out and attacks quick. So you got to be ready for it. That's really all that is. Okay, and this one, what we're working on now, this one's going to be more complicated. I just got the line work here. So this one's going to be, it's only 35 frames, so that's nice. There's no new animations, but his back's going to be changed completely. He's not going to have these antlers. There's two versions. One's the beach version, and the other one's the cave version. One is just going to be, basically he's going to be bald. So, nothing. I have to get rid of the fins on his face too. And probably get rid of the spots and do something different with it. So, it'll change a bit on him. But the majority of them will stay the same. I might do something, I might give one of them like stripes or something. It's just going to be a pain. But I want them all to look different while being sort of similar. And then I'll give them new effects when I get to it. And then I'm going to increase the size of this guy's tongue. I might want to like double the size of this canvas. One of them's got like a much longer tongue range. So that's what we're going to do. So one of them's going to be like bald, and the other one's going to have like anglerfish fins. Kind of like, honestly, I didn't notice that he had these fins on his cheeks. So it's kind of unfortunate, because that's kind of what I was going to do for this guy, or the new guy. But he's already kind of got it. I don't know. I just leave it on there, I guess. So I think the anglerfish one will be the one that has the stripes. So the idea, we've seen what the normal merman's like. The cave one is supposed to have like longer range, basically longer tongue, longer slashes, so the slash effects will go farther distance. I'm thinking that's going to be the bald version. I don't know, the bald, actually no, the bald version is going to be the beach one. The bald one's going to look like an actual seahorse, like what your standard seahorse would look like. The beach one, that's what I said, right? Yeah, I think so. And then the way the beach one works is anytime you fight him, he'll be standing in water. So when he does his little slam attack, he shoots up like a big water wave that travels along all the ground or along the water. So you have to like jump over it or get hurt. And I might give him like a sort of air wave kind of slash. So I think the beach one will be the most dangerous of them. I might do something different with his tongue too. Just because the other one's got a longer tongue. The beach one should have some sort of other type of tongue. Maybe it'll just shoot a projectile instead, so that like the beach one will have like full ranged attacks. The cave one's just got longer attacks. Merman's got the shortest range. I think that makes sense. So probably do something like that. I think I'm gonna start with the beach one because that'll be the easiest. And I can use it as a reference for the cavern one, because I won't have to erase all this stuff if I've got this to go off of. So all I'm going to do is erase all these antlers and things. But I definitely... Actually, how do I do this? I guess it's fine. I mean, he's kind of got a line there already. I don't know. Let's just do it. What's going on? Why can't I erase? Oh, I can erase. It's just the other one's still being shown. Let's hide that, hide that. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to just erase all this stuff. Because I think I want to keep these lines intact. I don't know, I could just quickly... It probably would be faster if I just said screw it and got rid of these lines and redrew it. Instead of trying to be precise. It would definitely be. I'm just going to make this into a point around his head. And just get rid of all these lines. The arm I'll have to be careful around because I want that to stay. So... How much does this guy move? Okay, he moves quite a bit in those frames. There's a couple where he doesn't move much. Maybe. This one. I can at least get rid of most of it through these. Nice rainy day today. Oh, and I think I'm gonna get rid of these spots too. Yeah, okay, a lot of this is just gonna be removing a lot of stuff. So I'll draw new fins, I think. That's the idea. I'll draw new fins on his cheek, just so it's a little different. And then I can copy and paste this into the next one. So this is going to be pretty boring stream. Honestly, after this guy, I think this is the hardest one of the variants to do. I don't know, the Shambler could be a little bit tough. Shambler's supposed to have like a mushroom on its head, but that shouldn't be too difficult. I can probably copy and paste a mushroom for most of it. There's just like some little tentacles that are part of the mushroom too. But this is definitely the hardest of the variants to do, I think. Besides, I mean, the Hellion was kind of tough too. Time consuming. I guess when I say hard, I mean time consuming. It's not really hard. No. There's nothing else. It's just that. So I gotta do that to all 35 frames, right? 35? Yep. What was that? Waco! What's up, Waco? We're doing, damn, I just finished showing everything off. I'll do it again, because I got new people in here. We're doing monster variants, so, yeah, in a game, you have, you know, monsters, and then you have, like, little reskins of them to get extra monsters out of them. That's what I'm doing now. Like, this is, for example, my dragonfly enemy, which is just this red guy, but I'm making a variant of him that like glows. It's part of the poison forest, so that's kind of like what that looks like. Here's my roach. So there's a red version of this, which that's what the original version was, and it's a creepy roach, flies around. When it dies on the ground, it like gets smushed. And then I made a new version, a blue one, for the poison forest. So this one glows like all the stuff in the forest. And then when it dies, instead of just getting crushed, it goes nuclear and explodes. I also did this little dude, just like our chicken guy from before. Only a bit of a recolor with some glowing on it. This is an old one. I was surprised he had so many frames. He's 47 frames. I was clearly not very efficient back then. But it looks nice. I'm still happy with it. And then last I did this Wasteland spider, which is just kind of like a bone colored spider. Yeah, it's kind of like a trapdoor spider with giant sabers on its arms. That's how, like, everything in the Poison Forest is supposed to be glowy and explodey, kind of neon. So yeah, I'm just making variations of enemies. Now this one, I've got my original Merman, but I'm gonna make two variations of him with like different horns and spikes and stripes and stuff. We're gonna do two different ones, one for the caves and one for the beach. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. This will probably be the hardest of all these variations. Oh yeah, I got another one that I did 2 days ago, which is this one. So I had the Hellion enemy from before, which was like the dandelion thing, but I did a version that's like that's in the haunted forest. So he looks like this. He's like all gnarled and twisted. I think he's got that haunted vibe, right? And he's gonna have different attacks, but mostly be the same thing. So this is like a way to quickly get lots of extra monsters without having to do a lot of work. Though there's a decent amount of work involved. So I'm erasing the spikes off of this guy's back and all these spots and all these frames so that I've got like a base to work off of for the two variants. The beach one's going to be pretty simple. It just looks like your standard seahorse. You know, kind of like bald, orange color. The cavern one's going to look more like an anglerfish. Or that's the plan. I might even give him one of them little glowy things on his head. That might be cool. I could do that. He'll have a little dangly lantern on his head. If I get lighting working in the game, I can make it where he actually like lights up the area too. That'll be cool in the cavern area. I like that idea. I'm definitely gonna do that. Give him a little lantern thing like an anglerfish has. But yeah, this is gonna be the most boring stream ever. I didn't exactly start streaming the most exciting thing. This is just a lot of me tweaking an old animation for a couple frames and trying not to mess up all my lines so that I have to do less work. Only got a couple more of these guys to do. I knocked out a lot today. Everything that I showed you, besides the Hellion, the plant thing, all the other ones I did today or this morning. So I've been going through them pretty quick. I don't know if this one's a lot longer though. It'll probably take me a day or two to finish this. Because he's got a lot of new attacks too. The beach one sends up like big waves of water when it does like a slam. And I think its attacks are going to be like range, kind of like air waves or something. So the beach one's got like ranged attacks or a lot of really long distance stuff. The cavern one is just got longer attacks. But they're not like, they're like in between. While the one that I already had was kind of like the shortest range of them all. Okay, and that was 2. My New Year's resolution is to finish this damn game this year. So, let's do it. I think the anglerfish version is going to have stripes. The beach one should be pretty easy. He's mostly just bald with, yeah, he's just an orange color. So, basically, I'll put one line in and color him orange and he'll be done. I'll have to do all the shading and stuff too. I can't like copy it over. I'm tempted to take this opportunity to fix some of these animations. I'm trying to hold off. This guy's definitely got some weird looking animations, but I don't know, if I fix it, it'll just make the other one that I did look bad, and then I'll want to fix it. It's a trap. Plus that'll take a lot longer. Well, that's it. I'm out of stuff to talk about. It didn't last long. After we finish these guys up, I think I'm gonna take a look at the map again. I've been wanting to. I want to see if I can do anything to change it up a bit. I've got a few ideas to add more rooms and like increase the length of stages. Like I was thinking, I don't really have any treetop levels. Like I've got forest zones, but I don't have any levels that you're running around in the treetops much. But I have a good idea of a place I can put that. After these guys are done, though, is when I'm gonna take all the monsters. Well, first we gotta like program all these new monsters and things, and all these new variations. So that'll be interesting. I like doing that. It'll give me something else to stream for a little while. But after I do that, I want to make sure I'm going to build the stage. I'm going to take another look at the map, try and add as many rooms as I can, or cram as many as I can into the areas that I got. I've still got some blank areas that could be filled in. So I'm going to try and use as much of it as I can up and think about how to do that. And then I'm going to place all the monsters that I have in the maps with the traps, so I could get a good feel for how it plays. And then if I feel like I need some more variety, I'll be able to do that. I think if I add anything else, they're just going to be palette swaps. I'm not going to add any more new monsters. Though there is one, the slime that I drew earlier, I would like to make that into a monster. I haven't done that yet. It shouldn't be very hard because it's just a little bit of jello that jumps around. I gotta put that on the list, just so I can add them. I think I'm just gonna put them in the bone waste with the other slime. They might do something like the slimes self-replicate, so the idea is you want to kill them quickly, or you're going to end up being swimming in them. I think that's the idea. So they'll be pretty harmless. It's just when you ignore them that they get really dangerous, because they'll just keep spreading and spreading. And it's a fairly simple monster, so might as well add that in while we're at it. I've been looking at I'm starting to get interested in backgrounds, even though I'm not really going to do it for a while. I do want to find some good examples, and the best examples I've been able to find Man, if you've ever seen the game, I think it's called Muramasa, and then there's another one called Odin Sphere. They're both by the same company. I've never played them myself, I've seen them before. But looking at them again recently, their backgrounds are just absolutely gorgeous. It's the most beautiful thing ever. And if I could do anything like just a fraction of that quality, I would be really happy. I'll show a video of it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's called Muramasa. Yeah. This is a trailer for it. Without the music, let's see here. Yeah, look at the backgrounds that are in this. And it's just showing characters now. Does it show any gameplay or is it just characters? There we go. Okay, that quality looks terrible right now. What is it? Because I'm streaming? Why does the quality look so bad? Alright, that was a bad example. What about this one? Yeah, look at this. Oh, their backgrounds look gorgeous. I'm gonna try and do something similar if I can. I love the way it looks. Like even this field is exactly what I was thinking for the savannah area. Just some tall grass that moves. Just like that. I like how it's in the foreground too. I might want to just play this game so I can get my own footage of it and get my own feel for it. Look how good the background, the hills look. It's even better in motion. I've seen a couple videos. And crazy art too. I love the way they did the water there. Of course, they're using a very Japanese style, like kind of based off old Japanese art. But even still, it's just really pretty. I want to do something very similar to this if I can. I've never been much of a background guy though. I mean, usually I like doing characters. When it comes to backgrounds, I tend to get lazy. After like the first tree, I'm like, oh, I gotta draw more. But I'm trying to overcome that. So I might just need to take some like time practicing too. But the cool thing about the way I'm structuring my game is a lot of the backgrounds in the game are actually like previous levels. Like when you come into the forward parts of the map, I'm going to use the maps I drew in the back as part of that, so you can, I don't know. I think okay, so it's 5 layers, right? The back one's where I'm going to start at. So I'm going to start with like the desert area mostly. I think mostly there's desert and some canyon and the Dragon Mountains back there. So we're going to start with all that stuff and then do everything that's behind it, which will probably be like, I don't know, I think there's like 4 or 5 layers behind it, which is more than enough. Honestly, I only need like 3 or so in the skybox. So I'll draw all that, and then I'll do the next layer forward. I'll use the backgrounds from that plus an in-between. So there'll be one layer in between the backgrounds. So really I'm just drawing two layers. Well, plus foreground layer. So I'll draw 3 layers. There's also a foreground layer for the one all the way in the back, which some of that foreground stuff should show up in the background of the one forward, right? So it all just like moves forward. Sometimes the backgrounds will be just completely covering what is in the back. And then for some of them, like the caverns, you might occasionally there'll be a hole where you can see a layer back, but it doesn't happen too often. Usually the backgrounds are just the back of a cave. This is getting kind of sidetracked, but I do want to see this again. This is the map. It's a very big document, though. It might take a little to load. Oh, that's not fine. That's not bad. Yes, this is a very large thing, because this is supposed to be the entirety of the map. You won't be able to see all of it here until I show it, but I do want to look at it again. Right, I tracked where all my NPCs were at some point. Right, so this is like what the map looks like right now. And I am actually amazed. Is there really that much area that's not being used in the bottom here? I guess so. That's a crime. I think the top over here, there's a couple that I'm not using. If you look at, let's see, I got like a way of lining it up. Grid. Okay, well, we'll use this room labels. So this is kind of like how it is. There are 4 rooms like stacked on top of each other and 20. So 4 columns. No, wait, 4 rows. 20 rows, 4 columns. Well, I guess a row is this way, isn't it? So 20 columns, 4 rows. Yeah. So each one of these things that's labeled is a room. So there's a room up there. There's these 3 rooms where you're crossing over the top of the dragon. This is like the dragon's nest up here. So I was thinking these couple across here on number 1 at the top. I think these will be empty. Most of my sky ones were left empty. But there's a lot of underground stuff that I haven't utilized. I could do something else down here. The idea, I don't really want all of my levels to be underground though, because at least half of them would be underground, and that would get really boring. Unless I do like an underground ice cave, I could do that. Just so it's a bit of a variance. I've got this one, this is kind of like a black onyx cave in here. It's got like really spiky walls and stuff, so that's a kind of like different kind of cave. So yeah, that's the backmost layer. And then coming forward, we've got, this is like the inside of Dragon Mountain, and that's a whole area to explore. Again, we have a lot of like areas at the top that aren't being used. We have a couple of these cave areas that aren't being used. There's a lot in here, actually. A lot more than I thought there was. I could cram a lot more. I think I just need to be careful not to do too many cavern areas, because it could get annoying doing like a million cavern areas. This NPC info, I wonder if this has buildings. Oh yeah. Well, I think I screwed up there. Did I? Oh no, okay, that's part of the town right here. So it's just kind of like the back part of the circle of the town. Yeah, there's a ton of wasted space on the top and in the bottom. I really should add like another zone or two. Or I could. What about this one? This is mostly the town. We're using a lot in this mountain. Again, there's a bunch of space underneath here not being used. I could definitely use that as part of this stage. I thought this stage was too short. I don't know, I might have something where you go underneath and then it'll loop back around to going on top. Kind of like what I did here. You have to go around the bottom just to make this area longer. Because it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zones, or 7 rooms for that whole area. It just seems short to me. I could definitely elongate that. I feel like the cavern's got more than enough. That's all the town. And then again, there's a lot of like area not being used here on the top and the bottom. And there's a swamp area in here. This is where the swamp is. On the right. So I could definitely do something like trees to like take advantage of the top of this. But the idea is number 2, row 2 is like the ground level. So anything on 1 is up in the sky. Anything at 3 and 4 is down underground for the most part. This is because it's like a big mountain or a big hill. It goes up into the sky. Number 2. This is the one where we start at. So yeah, this is a perfect place to 012, 022, going over to 042. Instead of going like, there's this little, you can't see my mouse, but at 042 in the middle here, there's this little pink box. That's like a transition. So instead of transitioning there, I'm going to make it to where you go up to 0401 and double back around in the treetops, basically, and go over to like 021, and then you come forward there. And then what I'll do is when you get into the front up here, when you come back over to 042, so you're going to end up, you'll be up here and probably move along the treetops for a bit. I got to do something to where you can't fall down into 012 or 022. So there's got to be something that prevents you from getting on this little shelf. That's supposed to be an advanced area. So I'll have to think about that kind of thing. It'll just be like a little wall or a shelf right here that stops you from going that way. But yeah, so you come like over here and then probably back down. Maybe this will be a special or a treasure area or something. But come back down, and then at 042, where that transition is, I'll just put like a wall or like a boulder there that if you smash it, it'll open up that door so that you can transition there, basically making a shortcut, which is a great idea. I'm definitely going to do that. And then once you get over to 062, you have to like climb up this bit. When you get over to 062, that's where the boss is. There's a lot of this part that's missing because I had it on a different layer. I think it was this one. Yeah, it's on this layer. So all these ones are these rooms that I drew before. A lot of this is Poison Forest in this front area. And I can probably use some of these high areas as well, and probably more of the low areas. There's a lot of free ones there. I need to make use of all this space so the zones are larger. I think I was holding back too much, but I want longer stages. I've got enough monsters and traps and stuff to make interesting rooms, I think. A lot of that is... It was hard to like plan that kind of stuff out because I didn't know what I had to fill those areas out with yet, right? But now I've got a better idea. So, yeah, when I'm done with these variants, we're going to take a really close look at that stuff and really flesh out the map and put all the, fill the maps up with all these monsters and traps and get a good feel for the game before moving on to bosses. I'll probably put, I'll put the weapons in the game as well, just not the art, but I can at least get a feel for like how strong monsters need to be and what weapons you should have when you're fighting them. Because right now everything's kind of got like 1 HP and they're pretty easy. But of course it won't be like that at the end. That stuff is exciting to me. It's fun. I can't wait to do that bit. The little bit of the game building part is the fun part. Touches on. Yeah. Sneaky touch. That's how you get like a random dot off on the side of the project. Just because it's registering my palm touching. And I won't be able to see it because it's underneath my hand. I've been thinking also, maybe I need a new reward system. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, currently, I have, I think, 3 reward systems. Or, let's call them like treasures, right? Or, yeah. Because there's no leveling in the game. You can't really call experience something. There's no gold, so you can't really call that anything. I've got town crystals, which is basically like saving a villager, which will make the town look nice, and it will also unlock certain weapons and armor. I've also got weapons and armor that you can find. Some of it can be found in like areas, but I think the majority of it comes from killing certain monsters and, you know, getting lucky. And then the last thing is the shaman's magic, or his mana. You can find that as well. But I feel like I need one more thing that I can hide in areas, right? So I'm gonna think about what that could be. I've kind of eliminated money and experience. Is there any type of power up? I don't know. I can't think of anything else that I would want to add that doesn't cause like a ton of new work, but could be a reward for a player. That way, when I make all these new areas, I can like make more rooms and put more treasures in them. I think there needs to be something else. Not sure what it is. I was thinking maybe I do some sort of health up thing. Originally the idea is if you don't have any armor on and you take one hit, you just die. So the idea is you want to have armor on. Yeah, and the second you lose it, if you take any hits, you're gonna die. But I could do something to where you can gain additional hit points for when you're naked, basically. And that would be something you could find. But I'm thinking it might be making the game too easy then. But I do like that. It's more of a permanent upgrade. If not that, I could do something that actually increases your strength as well. So kind of like a level up system, but just like very simple stuff. And I could do ones for, I don't know, I am kind of liking this idea. I could do ones for each character too. There's something that powers up. Like, actually the shaman already has his mana, right? But I could do something for the other two characters, basically. Where they can collect some sort of upgrade as well. I'm thinking this is a good idea because it's a simple thing to do. Outside of like, I create a thing that gives you either like additional health or, yeah, just additional strength. And really all I have to do is change the numbers around to reflect that. I don't have to like, there's nothing really complicated. I haven't even done the numbers yet, right? So if I want to do that, now's as good a time as any to implement something like that. I really like this. I think I'm going to do that. It'll give me, because I want to add more areas to the game, that this way I can add more like secrets and things that are actually, I hate in games that do like worthless secrets, right? Like if you're gonna find something, it might as well be like a good upgrade, a permanent stat boost or something, or a powerful weapon, a permanent mana increase, you know, that kind of thing. So I could do two. I don't know, adding additional health I think is still a bad idea. I like the simplicity of you don't have any armor on, the next hit kills you. Because if I screw with that, can unlock combos too. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, wait. I was also thinking about maybe certain weapons, because the champions got like different combo attacks. So does the Were-Raptor. Maybe they get unlocked as you get like more advanced weapons. You can get access to more of those combos instead of them being unlocked from the start. Like, I might as well make, when you get the most basic weapon for like the champion, he just does the most basic attack. Or maybe I just do like 2 attacks and I unlock the third one later. I don't know, some of the animations kind of rely on doing all 3. So I don't know about that, or if that's a good idea or not. I mean, I could do some stuff like unlock certain abilities that their character has, like dashing. I just kind of made it to where you start with dashing, but I can make it to where you have to unlock it to be able to run. Okay, I'm liking this. That's definitely a good upgrade. It would just be the one. I won't unlock combos. I think I might make the champion's weapons increase how high his combo can go. So once you get like late game weapons, you can do 3-hit combos, but early weapons are only hitting once or twice. And each like version of the combo increases the strength of the attack by 1. So the deeper in a combo you get, the more damage you're doing. I've kind of got that set up, but I can make it apply to the second combo attack too. I think the Were-Raptor definitely has to have all of her combos unlocked immediately. She also has to have dashing unlocked immediately, because her kit really relies on that stuff. Okay, I like this idea. I'll do something. Okay, so the champion, his better weapons gives more combo attacks. And then the thing that he can find, the additional treasure thing, will be like something that gives him more power. I can also have something, I've been thinking about this. I was going to have it to where you change characters at the altar, or at any save, basically. But I might want to do something to where you can unlock an ability to change characters anywhere. I didn't want to do that from the start, but I can always unlock it for later. That way, if you ever go to one of these areas that's got like whatever the champion strength thing is, but you're not playing as him, you can just swap to him and pick it up. Same thing with any like weapons or armor. But I don't know, especially if the zones are going to be bigger. Having you run through the zones with multiple characters to pick up multiple things and remember where everything is, well, it's not going to be a big deal because I think I'm going to put everything that you can pick up will be displayed on the map. But you won't be able to see it until you've gone into the room with at least one person, right? So you can always like look at the map and go, okay, I need to go there with the champion. I think it's fine. I don't need to add the ability to change characters because yeah, it'll be unlocked on the map. You can just see it. It'll be fine. Okay. So right, the shaman finds little mana essences. The champion finds something that raises his strength. I don't know what that is. Oh, I see you. It could be like little meat pieces or something, or I don't know. I'll come up with some idea. And then the Were-Raptor, I don't know if she just gains strength as well. I feel like I want to give her a different kind of upgrade. But besides strength, what would it be? I don't think I want to give her additional hits. I could make her go faster, but I think she already goes pretty fast. Man. I got up to 7 viewers. I didn't get one single chatter. What the hell? You damn lurkers. Stop lurking. What's up? Don't you have any ideas about my problem? I could do something that, like, maybe I give the Were-Raptor a new kind of ability and a way to increase it with collectibles. Like, what I'm thinking is, the Were-Raptor's got a wall pounce ability, right? What if I did something like, at first it doesn't do any sort of an attack, but as you collect whatever this upgrade is, it gets stronger and stronger. Or, I could do something even weirder. I could do something like, oh yeah, okay. Like when she dashes, she'll do an attack. Or I can like unlock a bunch of stuff that the Were-Raptor itself does, like when she's transformed. So when she's dashing, when she like jumps while dashing, I can just like give her free attacks that upgrade. Instead of being on by default. I kind of like this idea. It means doing a couple extra effects. But I can give her like a charge like the wolf in Castlevania has. I can make it to where her wall pounce ability doesn't actually get activated until you collect the upgrade for it. What else is there? Okay, and when she does her jumping while dashing, I can make it do like some sort of attack. I like this idea, and that gives her something to collect that I can hide around the map, so she gets stronger and stronger. Okay, I think I'm locked in with that idea. It's gonna take a little extra work to make it, work, but it gives you more power-ups to find, so I can put them in certain rooms, and that way I can add a lot more rooms to the world without feeling like I'm bloating it, because at least there'll be something to do in those areas. So I'm going to make a note of all this stuff. I think I was going to do like town crystals and mana essence here in a little bit, yeah. Okay, so we'll add in some new stuff here. So we're going to do, I still don't know, like, what's the champion thing that he collects? Maybe it's just some sort of power orb. It's kind of boring though, like, it makes sense the shaman's finding these little essences. Like, I can picture that. The champion needs to find, like, maybe it's just food. I think it is just food. Maybe it's different types of meat or something. I'll draw a couple different types of cooked food that you just find around. Ooh, I can make it to where certain villagers will provide it too, which would be a good reason to, like, yeah, when you like unlock a building, you might be able to go in the building and find one of these things, right? So that gives you another reason to be excited about unlocking villagers, is because it could unlock other stuff. Okay, we'll say it's champion food, and I'll just come up with, like, whatever that is. And then Were-Raptor. I think I'll do something. I'm gonna do it very similar to what Castlevania does, I think, where it's like a little orb that glitters or whatever that has a Were-Raptor power up that unlocks certain abilities. I think. Probably, something like that. That, or it's like, what's a vampire-y type of upgrade? It's like vampire but werewolf. Like, the best example I could think of is that, like a little orb. You wouldn't find a book. It could be like a soul. Maybe there's certain monsters you gotta kill in these areas, and they'll be like special. Well, it'd just be a palette swap version, but if it's like a special color, nah, it's no good. I don't like it, because some of my monsters can be like random colors, so I'd have to exclude that color from the list. Think about it more while I'm doing this. But champion food, I think there'll be like 10 or 12 of them. Let's do 10 for now. I think that's a good amount. Man, 10's a lot of power though, I think. Just looking at this, no, I'll swing this over. So here's the champion, all of his stuff. Yeah, 10 power is a lot. Like, the best weapons in the game are 6. So that would be a huge improvement. That means I would have to buff all the other characters if I did this. I mean, the shaman gets buffed by his mana essence. I can just make it to where he gets buffed more. The Were-Raptor, I'm not planning on having her get anything though. Maybe each of her things that she collects gives her power as well, just as a side effect, while unlocking an ability. But there'll be just like fewer of hers, while the champion's got to collect like 10 different food items to increase his. Kind of afraid if I do this, it means a lot of the early monsters are going to get way weaker by the end game, which is kind of fine. Like if you can one-shot all the early stuff. Most of it you can one-shot anyways. But then I don't have to be afraid of giving them a little extra health in the beginning of the game too. Because all you need is a couple food or a better weapon and you'll be killing them anyway. So, okay, yeah. I think I can make that work. So, looking at this, champion food, I'm gonna make a little comment here, plus strength, plus 1 strength. And then where, I don't know what this is exactly, but it's like a Were-Raptor upgrade. We'll just call it that for now. And these will add strength as well. I don't even have to use plus, I can just do this. There we go. So yeah, each one of the foods will increase his strength by 1. The shaman's magic, we'll call it shaman mana. And his mana will unlock abilities as well, so we'll make sure each one of these increase his strength by 1 as well. Or whatever it needs to be. Oops. Okay. Oh wait, I screwed that up. So there's 12 of those. So, okay. I just need to think of what upgrades do I give the Were-Raptor. I've thought of 3 things already. If I can get 2 more, I think that would be good. So basically it would be plus 2 strength on each of hers. So she'll keep up with the champion in strength. And he'll end up having plus 12 by the end, so. And that's fine because the shaman doesn't get like bonuses from weapons. He doesn't have weapons. So I might even want to make his a little better. Oh. Why are they there? Are they watching the stream? Okay, so 2 more things I need to think of. What else does what other abilities can I have the Were-Raptor unlock? I like the charge. We'll put the wall pounce behind an unlock. Really, I just need to think, when does she transform into a raptor? When she dashes, when she jumps while dashing, it's while she backflips. That's already 3. Also, when she does the 3rd part of her combo without a weapon. I could make her do other things, like, we could give her a mist form or something. Give her some more supernatural stuff. I'm hesitant to give her wall running or wall jumping because that gets into like what the shaman was supposed to do. Like the shaman was supposed to be the one that allows you to do or to get up high. If I allow the Were-Raptor to unlock that, I mean, if it's just like a wall jump that you can't get any height off of, besides like an extra jump, that's probably fine. But that's not really fun either. You kind of want a wall jump to let you climb a wall. That's definitely an ability I could unlock. I would have to, yeah, that sucks too, because I would have to give her an animation for it, add one in. I don't think it had to be too difficult, it just have to be her clinging to a wall as the Were-Raptor. I'd have to add one more. I mean, it's not too hard, it's just one frame. I mean, yeah, wall running definitely makes a lot of sense for that character. I've been texted. My phone's not here. I'll be right back. Well, that sucks, because I just ate. Ooh, I can thank, yeah, Richter. He's got a bunch of abilities. Maybe I could steal some of his. Oh, that's what I could give her. I could give her a, like a moon shoes kind of thing. A quick ascent ability. Honestly, if I'm tricky about it, I don't even have to make new animations. I can just rotate her normal dash animation and stick it to a wall. Basically give her the ability to run up walls. I mean, that is kind of fine because you won't be able to do that to get further. You'll just be able to get higher with it. So there's still a bunch of stuff that's unlocked or locked with the shaman. And if there's a ceiling, you won't be able to wall run up it either. Okay, I think we've settled on wall running to be one of them. So did my music stop or what's going on? What is going on? I don't hear anything. Oh, I've been muted. There we go. When did that happen? Okay, I like that. Let me write these down. I really need to clean my TV screen. Alright, so we've got wall pounce, dash, dash charge. We've got a jump or dash jump ability. And then I want a wall run ability. So just need one more. Okay, yeah, one more ability. I could do something like, I mean, this would be very much copying the wolf, but I could make something to where if you run for an extended amount of time, she builds up speed. I don't know. Oh, I know. Let me look at my Draculizard boss fight. See what his abilities are. Maybe that'll give me an idea of something to give to her. Because they're very similar. You know, I could do something where she clones herself. That would be cool. That goes with the whole ninja roguish look, where she makes clones or summons new Were-Raptors. Okay, none of this really applies, but I'm liking this idea of cloning more than anything. How could I do that? How would I do that? I can just make it create like a Were-Raptor enemy. I'm gonna end up making some of those at some point. Um, so it could create like a friendly version and just make like 2 of them. I could also give her invisibility. That would be interesting. I don't know how I would do that. I'd have to make it to where enemies wouldn't be able to sense her anymore. I don't know how to do that because there's always got to be a player on the screen the way I've written my code right now. I've just kind of assumed there will always be a player on screen if you're not dead. So a lot of the stuff that like homes in after the player, they don't know what to do if there wasn't a player. It would just get a bug and crash. What else could I do? I was thinking maybe I let her shoot projectiles. Because she doesn't have any ranged weapons. I could say something like, anytime she jumps and attacks, it fires off a projectile, as well as whatever the attack happens to be. I think I like that the best, because it's the easiest to implement. We'll have her shoot off little, like, shurikens or something. I think they'll be pretty weak, though. That's to stop you from using it, over a normal attack. I think the shurikens will only have like 1 damage. So they're just a little bonus thing. Well, they'll just have basic attack damage. No, they won't add the weapon attack damage to it. So it'll be a lot weaker than a normal weapon attack. Okay, I like it. We'll do that too. We'll have her throw like little shurikens or throwing knives, something like that, whenever she jumps and attacks. So okay, so that's it. That's all 5 of them. She can unlock a wall pounce, which was something I was giving her by default. You can do a dash charge, which it'll be just like her dash. It'll just have an attack animation and give her iframes, which will be incredibly powerful. I think all of these abilities none of these use Okay, I'm gonna write a note. None of these use weapon damage. Um, okay. Yeah, none of these use weapon damage. They're all kind of weaker than just normal attacking, but yeah, dashing will be super powerful. And then there's, if she jumps while dashing, I'll come up with some sort of an attack that goes off. I don't know what that'll be. There'll be wall running. So I'll probably make it to where if you hit the jump button while touching a wall, she'll turn into a were-raptor facing up and then run up it really fast. And yeah, either she'll hit a ceiling and that'll just cause her to like smash against it, or if there's no more wall, she'll just ramp off of it. So basically, she can climb a wall like all the way up with this ability and go like soaring over it. I like that idea. And that's not going to allow her to go everywhere. Like the shaman can still go to any sort of ledge that has a wall hanging over it, but it will allow her to get to some new places. And I can include that into some of the new areas now that I'm thinking about it. We can put it to where, yeah, there'll be certain areas that only she'll be able to get to, where she'll have to wall run up it and then dash through a small opening. I like that. That's cool. And then the shuriken throws the last one. Anytime she jump attacks, she'll just shoot off a little shuriken, kind of like a wall pounce shuriken. I'll probably just take that animation I've already got and shrink it down, so it's like a little projectile. That's cool. I like that. This is cool. This gives me, just that gives me 15 more things to put in the game to find. So that's 15 more rooms, treasure rooms I can add, basically. And it's not a whole lot of work. Like everything I just said, I think a lot of this I can reuse stuff. I would have to do a dash charge animation. Like as far as dash jumping, I don't know what I'll do there. Some sort of trail that leaves behind. Oh, well, dash jumping is a different thing. I mean, wall running. Dash jumping has to be something new too. So that's 3 things. The shuriken, I'm just going to reuse the wall pounce. Okay, so I just need to think of what these 3 effects are like. I mean, the dash charge, I can kind of already imagine it's a little tornado that's just generated in front of her. The dash jump, though, what does that do? Maybe I'll make it do like an attack, and if she touches an enemy, it'll cause her to backflip off of it. That'll be cool. So you do like a running jump into an enemy and then backflip off. Because I've already got the animations for all that. It'll be like a bite. I think that's what it'll be. It'll be some sort of bite looking attack. And yeah, if she comes in contact with an enemy, she'll just backflip off of it. Or it'll cause her to go into a backflip. Alright. So thinking of all this, I definitely want the wall running one to be the hardest one to find. Because that one unlocks a lot of stuff. So well, I'll just mark these as like a number. Shuriken throw. That's not right. Shuriken throw. I mean, dash charge is pretty good too. We'll say dash charge is 4. Shuriken throw is 3. Dash jump is 2. And wall pounce will be the first thing you find. We'll probably put the wall pounce in the first zone so you can find it immediately. But the other ones will be scattered based on how difficult they are. Oh, I know. I can put the dash. Oh, which one's the big one? The wall running. I can put that in the one of the NPC's homes. The strings NPC. I think that would be a good place for it. So you'll have to unlock that NPC and then go to our house to find it. Because I think she's in a pretty, or she's definitely one of the later characters you unlock, so that'll work out. Oh yeah, I still haven't taken down that Christmas tree. I should do that. I'm kind of like well past it now. We're in a new year, new month. Man, we're making a lot of changes this time for this stream. I could also make it where the champion unlocks his combo. Oh yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I just closed the thing. Instead of weapons upgrading the champion's combos, let's let these upgrades he's grabbing do it. So let's see. Well, you start with combo 1. So is it like 5 and 10? I think 10's too late. I want to get the third combo before 10. So how about 3 and 6? That'll leave the last 4 will just increase your strength. So I think, yeah, if you get 3 of the food, you get the second combo. And if you get 6, you get the third combo. And that way, he gets upgraded no matter what weapon he has. He just gets stronger throughout the game. Kind of like the Shaman does. So they all kind of upgrade with these things and get better and better. The Whale Raptor will have her full combo at the start of the game. Ooh. Because she kind of has to. Her weapons work that way. Okay, I'm happy with that. That gives me 15 more things to place in the world. Which is plenty enough. I think I'll put a lot of this champion stuff inside of random breakable objects. Some will be kind of like in obvious places, right? Like there'll be a treasure chest that you run over and break, and there'll be one in there. But then some might just be in random walls. If I do that, I kind of feel like I want something that will let you know where that stuff is too later on. No, I think all the breakable walls in the game will be obvious. Like, they'll light up so you know that they're there. What are we on now? 17? Wow, yeah, this is taking a while. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. I've only gotten through 17 frames. I mean, I have been getting distracted a bit, but still. This is definitely not as easy as the other guys were. I mean, once I get all this erased, it'll be fairly easy. I'm just gonna eyeball draw certain pieces, fins and stuff. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube stream. I'm gonna try it again. Last time I used Restream to do it, and it didn't really work out well. But I'm kind of curious how good it is, and like what features it has. Plus, I wouldn't have to export a video. It would just automatically be on the channel. The bad part is Gobo won't work. I'll have to figure out how to find my YouTube chat to make Gobo work again. So that's kind of a big thing. Also, I wouldn't be able to get bits or subscriptions if I did that. I think YouTube's got stuff like that now. I'm gonna at least do I'm gonna do a YouTube stream just to see all that stuff and see how it is. Because Twitch is getting worse. And it might be worth considering abandoning shit and just throwing everything up on YouTube. I wonder, I've not looked at YouTube's live streaming much. I've seen a couple streams, but not many. I wonder how popular they are. I could give Restream another try. That way I can just stream on both. I mean, one of the big reasons I didn't want to stream on YouTube was they were a lot pickier on music, but now that's not an issue. Twitch is pretty picky on music too. So it's not really a concern anymore. And I've now got this cleared out playlist. I think I'll do that. Maybe my next stream will just be a YouTube one. We'll see what it's like. And how good it is. I'll stream something boring anyway. It's not like we're missing much if the stream sucks. And if it's bad quality, I'll just go back to a normal stream and show what I worked on. So, didn't miss anything. Last time I used Restream, the YouTube quality, the YouTube stream kept cutting in and out. So I had I don't know, 10 different videos. Got kind of ridiculous. And it just filled my YouTube feed up. I felt bad. Damn it. I went into one other line. That moves around a little. Oh well. I'm just gonna have to draw some of these lines and copy and paste them. For these ones where he doesn't move much. I think I should clean all that up before I move on, just so it's ready for the next one too. And damn, now that I'm thinking about it, I am doing this the hard way, aren't I? All I really have to do is copy and paste the head here, because it doesn't move until here. And then everything remains the same too. There's nothing moved. Well, the hand moves up to this point. So actually, never mind. It was just this one. Well, I don't know. I could save 1, 2, 3. Well, just to. Ah, fuck it. You know what? I don't care. We'll do it the hard way. I'm gonna end up getting a lot of dancing lines though if I do this. Like, yeah, around the hand and stuff. It's only one frame though. I don't know, I'll clean it up later. Yeah, those lines are gonna dance. Unless I do something about that. I have to add a frame or two here too. Just because his tongue takes longer to get out there. I don't want to like extend it too fast, it'll be too hard to dodge. So it should probably come out as fast as it is, just some extra frames. I like the idea of the Were-Raptor having an ability to dash. Like it was against what I wanted originally, having her be able to dash through enemies. But it does. I don't know. Maybe I should put a limit on it though. Like you can only do it for a certain amount of time. Otherwise, why would you not just dash through everything? Like in Castlevania, you'd run out of mana if you did it too much. And it usually wasn't very powerful. I mean, I could just make it really weak, like the other abilities. That would be a good reason not to do it too much. Because it is incredibly powerful, being able to run through enemies, not take damage, while still dealing damage. I think what I could do is give her special abilities a long recharge time. So, yeah, kind of like dodging takes a little while before it powers back up for the champion. For the Were-Raptor would say, I mean, she doesn't even have that. She can backflip as much as she wants, right? Anytime she touches the ground. So it's not a bad thing to do that. Whatever I use to signal the champion's dodge coming back, I'll do the same thing with the Were-Raptor. And we'll just say any of her dash or wall run, any of that stuff, it's all on the same like cooldown. Make it a little longer than the champion's dodge. That way you don't spam it too much. You'll still be able to like wall pounce. It's just yeah, it won't do the attack as often. And if I'm going to do that, that means I can make the ranged one. Well, the ranged one would have to be on its own thing, because you're definitely going to be spamming that one. I mean, I could just do like just that, make it to where the shuriken one doesn't actually have a cooldown, but all the other four do. That, or I rethink how the shuriken works so that it's more powerful. But it would have to have some sort of button press to pull it off. I would definitely want her casting it when she jumps in the air and attacks. Oh, I could just use like up attack to use it. Kind of like the champion throws a weapon. Still, whenever she jumps in the air and uses her up attack, it'll use it. And then it'll all be on the same cooldown. That way you don't accidentally do it. I mean, you could still accidentally do it, but then it's kind of like your fault, not mine. Then I just make it a lot more powerful, so it's actually like worth the charge. I mean, they're all. I think all the attacks are going to do the same damage. So you're not like losing out on anything. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too, real quick. Okay. Okay. There we go. Making little notes for the future, because I'm gonna forget this in a couple of weeks until I actually do that. Okay. I'll be right back. I really like the idea of these new Were-Raptor abilities. It's gonna take a little bit of coding, but I think it'll be fun. And it's good to have extra upgrades. It'll add more progression to the game. What are we at? We're almost at 3 hours. Been doing this one thing. I knew this was going to be a boring stream. Oh well. Sometimes it happens. You're just erasing shit for an entire day. Well, I'm already happy with the progress I made today. Like, I did 4 creatures today. And I finished that Hellion as well. That's pretty great. Get this finished and clean up the lines. The rest of it should go pretty quickly. I have a feeling I won't even get to that during this stream. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I don't think the Were-Raptor has anything on our block key. Like, the Shaman, the block key, he uses that to start spell casting. The Champion uses the block key for blocking. I could have put all these new abilities on the block key. Well, I like the fact that the wall pounce, if it just touches the wall, that's what makes it happen. But I could make it to where, yeah, okay, the wall pounce does that, but to make the attack portion happen, you just have to press the block key when you're in that animation. Same thing if you do the running jump. If you press the block key, then that's when that attack will happen. If you're jumping and press the block key, it'll do an attack plus the shuriken throw. Or maybe it just does the shuriken throw part on its own with like an attack animation. I could do that. It's not hard to do. And then we can make the wall climbing one. Yeah, if you just press it while you're near a wall, then that'll happen. And if you're dashing, I don't know. I mean, I could do it that way where you have to press a button, but I could also just make it if you wall pounce, that'll do it. If you dash for a certain amount of time, then that one will happen. And if you jump while dashing, that'll cause that attack to go off. So there's no button press. The shuriken one, you still have to press like up and attack, I think. That's just to stop. I don't want you to do it every time you jump attack. And the wall running one, I think you should just jump and press jump again while you're next to a wall. Or if you're just standing next to a wall. That's going to take some weird coding to figure out how the wall running works. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I won't use the block key. I could make the block key what throws shurikens though. So maybe it'll just cause you to attack whether, yeah, no matter how you're standing. Actually, what I could do, if you're ducking and you press the block key, you throw a shuriken diagonally down. If you're just standing, you throw it straight, and if you jump, you throw it up. And it'll just do the attack animation. I'm not doing any like directional attacking. That's something I haven't messed with. I might want to look at that. I'm not going to do it if I have to draw new animations. But if I can make the character kind of attack up or down without changing animations and it still look okay, I might want to add that to the game because it's definitely a good thing. Being able to direct your attacks a bit. It might not actually be that hard. I can just check what what buttons you happen to be pressing when the attack goes off, and then I direct the effect to go in the direction that it should go, right? Oh, that might not be that difficult. It's just if it does it match the animation or not. I could also say it only works for the first attack, like it won't work for the combo because the combo it definitely wouldn't look good with, but the first attack would be fine. Yeah, I'll definitely look in on that. Now that I'm thinking about it, it shouldn't be that hard to implement. And it would, yeah, it'll allow me, like I've got some enemies and traps that's kind of hard to hit when you're ducking, which I either have to make them larger, make them have larger hitboxes, or do something different. I think after I'm done with this guy, I might take a little I don't know, a side. I can't think of a fucking word. I'll take a moment to do all these animations and new attacks and movement stuff that I've been talking about and draw new effects. I don't think any of it is that difficult. And it would let me put, I don't know, then I would want to put shaman summons in the game as well. I mean, I could do that and get them working. I was going to do all that once I finish these variants. Maybe I'd just hold off then, and when I start doing the shaman summons, I'll do all this stuff as well. I guess that makes sense, seeing as I'm going to be doing his stuff anyway. That would be the perfect time. To change them all. Yeah, it makes more sense to do that when I do the shaman summons. I'll just have to take a moment to draw those new effects for the Were-Raptor. I've kind of got a good idea of what they all look like. Except maybe the jumping one, but the running one is just like a, I don't know, a little tornado effect that appears in front of the character and grows into a large size. Hurts enemies that you run through. What a lame stream this is. At least I've got proof. If anybody ever says or asks me if game making is easy, I'll just link them this video. You gotta sit through the full 3 hours. That is just a tiny glimpse of what it's like. 3 hours erasing some lines. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. If I'd have had a plan before I did this, I could have set myself up to save this 3 hours too. Really easily. By just saving a version of this that didn't have the antlers drawn yet. Oh, this is a fairly old animation, I think. Not one of the older ones, but I'd say it was in the first half of enemies I drew. I might not have, well, I think I might have had this guy planned out for doing a variation of him. Oh, we're almost there. I don't know, this is a funny stream. Over 3 hours of just erasing stuff. Honestly, I could have chose a better point. I didn't think it would take this long. Whatever, I'm still gonna upload it. The next stream we do should be more exciting. At least we'll do some coloring. This one's been kind of, yeah. I don't know if anybody would ever want to watch this. There's not really like anything to learn from it either. Really, yeah, it is kind of a very useless stream. But it is a good example of the kind of work that you have to do, or that I do, while making this game. Like, this would usually be the kind of thing that I would skip and just do on my own time. So there's definitely a lot of stuff off stream. The more boring stuff usually, like this, that you'll never really get a feel for. But this is a good example of it. But then, yeah, during, like what happened this time, during these really boring ones is when I usually do like my best brainstorming too. I think that's pretty true. I think I come up with my best ideas when I'm doing something really monotonous like this. Because it gives me a lot of time to think about things. Alright, last one. Here's a song I never knew I wanted on this playlist. Till I played Jaws again. It's a really nice song. Song of my childhood. I still haven't beat that game. I don't really have the time. One day, I will beat Jaws. Damn it. Got a little too tight in there. I need to start exercising too. I keep saying it, but I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's a new year. This is when everybody goes and hits the gym again, right? I need to make time to exercise again. And get healthy again. I'm currently the unhealthiest I've been probably ever, so that's not good. Like, I've done next to zero exercise in the last couple months. Plus I've been eating and drinking a lot more calories. But I have been eating a bit healthier just because I started cooking again, so at least I got that going for me. But that's still pretty minor. I was thinking, I don't know. I need to set up a schedule. I think that's one of my big issues in life is I can never stick to a schedule. I feel like I don't know if I would be a happier person if I was to stick to a schedule. I kind of like waking up whenever I want. Going to sleep when I want. But if I stuck to a schedule, I could actually, like, for one, my streams would have a schedule to them, so they would be less sporadic. That's always a good thing. But I could set up times for, like, when I exercise so that it just becomes a habit. Because right now, like, I don't know, I can say I want to exercise more, but I don't know. I think I should. I mean, right now I'm on a very good day schedule. I'm waking up at like 6 a.m. This is a very normal person schedule. I should probably just try and keep it like it's 5 right now. I don't know. Problem with that, I really like being up at night though. I feel like I do my best work at night. That's the big issue. And I have to wake up during the day to do certain things too. So I can't just say that I'm going to have a night schedule because a lot of times you have to wake up during the day if you want to get anything done. Okay. I'm going to have to clean up a couple of these lines, especially in the ones that don't move much, which is only like 1 or 2. So let me just take a look at it real quick. Anything that's obvious. I mean, it kind of twitches a bit. I mean, this is the big one, right? Big offender. So 20, 21. These two need to be copied. I'm just going to grab this arm. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Wait, what just happened there? Did I not hit paste? I must have hit cut. There we go. So if I go to this one and I just clear it, and this one, clear it, it should fit perfectly into those spots. I also want this, I think. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Go to the next one and clear, clear. Clear. Okay. So 25, I think down to 19. So I'm gonna pull all these out. And hopefully these lines connect really well. There's 19A. Needs to go into every one of them. I don't think 19 needs to have one though. This is confusing. What's on this one? Oops. Yeah, I thought I did that. I could get rid of that. Okay, so this one needs to go into certain ones. And it's not that one. Oh, has this got some extra stuff on it? It looks like it does. I think I screwed something up. We've got an extra arm here. Jesus. Alright, let's go back. Alright, I gotta look at these one at a time and see what the hell's on them. This is an arm. Oh, okay. 19 is not what I was thinking it was. That's the one with the arm. Okay, oops. I guess it was the 23A was... Yeah, that's that one. Okay, oops. I did this backwards. Alright, get rid of all these. I don't know why that's 19 though. Like 19's way down here. It's unusual. Alright, is that's an arm? Okay. Well, okay. I guess so. So 19 doesn't need this piece though. No, it does. What? Do all of them need this piece? It does, I think. Oh, that one doesn't. 22. 22 and 23 don't. Everything else does. Okay. So, that one needs one. That one needs one. So 22 and 23 don't need one. So 21, 20, and, well... No! Oh my god, I'm doing it again! I just keep doing the wrong fucking one. I'm sort of idiot. Okay. Try that again. 19A is the one we're copying. No! I was doing it right. Jesus Christ! I'm failing so hard here. This is the neck. Okay, the neck does need to go in everything. Wow. What's up? Cool. Well, thanks for the view. Yeah, I'm just failing horribly at this. Plugging this animation in where it goes. Apparently. Oh, that one up there and that one. Okay. Good. That one's good. One there. Okay. I think we're good. Let me reveal all these again. I should be able to combine these in safely. The 22 and 23 don't have it. 24 and 25 do. I'm trying to like keep these lines from dancing around. So I'm making sure I'm copying and pasting them into each one. Though that caused a bit of an issue. Oh well, I can fix that though. Yeah, I'll just have to fix that line. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I have to fix the line in a few of them. Okay, so which ones don't have arms? 20, 21, and that's it. Just 20 and 21. Alright. But 19's good. Okay. So 20 and 21 both get arms. I guess I slept through it. You know, I did it the old man way. Said, screw it, I'm going to bed. As one does when they get older. I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. This has been the most uneventful stream ever. I've just been erasing stuff and correcting some lines. I haven't actually done anything new yet, but I have gotten myself set up to do all the new stuff. So a lot of this was just prep work, which I guess it's good to show the prep work every now and then. Most of the time I don't stream this kind of thing. I mean, this time I didn't think it was going to take as long as it did. Alright, let's see if all this is good then. Clearly not, because his thing's missing there. What happened? Oh, it was supposed to be an 18 as well. Oh, fuck. Alright, I can fix that. Copy, paste, go to 18 and clear this. Actually, don't even clear it. It's fine. We'll just put this 19 into 18. Sadly, I gotta pull them out of the folder to do this. Otherwise, 19A doesn't show up. Actually, I can adjust this here too. That clearly doesn't line up very well. I was just talking about how I should make a schedule for myself. That way I can stream on a schedule and I can put exercise into my schedule. Hopefully get some more workout. Oh god, I'm missing a line there. Golly. And let's combine that into 18 as well. Alright. Are we good? There's no second arms or... Oh, okay, we're good. There's a little bit of dancing line, but it's not too bad. Okay, I think that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna copy this one, and we're gonna use this one for the other one. I can go ahead and delete this. There's no way I'm doing this a second time. There we go. So now I've got, basically I have a base that I can use for both of these variations. And the beach one should be the easy one because it's just flat. And yeah, I mean the beach one's super easy. I'll have it done in no time. The other one's going to be more complicated. It's got stripes and all kinds of extra features on it. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of tempted to just go ahead and finish this real quick. What's another 30 minutes? At the very least, we get one of these done, right? hate when this happens. Not letting me zoom in. It can be fussy sometimes. You can zoom in using the mini map though. Okay, I think what I'll do, bit of this. Right, so is it just gonna be flat? I mean, it mostly is. They've got like a little bit of a bump, usually, like on the back of the head. Something like this, but then it just goes into a smooth neck. This is the basic seahorse without any of the frills on it. So I'm gonna try and repeat that through the whole animation. And yeah, he's got nothing else on him, I don't think. Oh my, that gets a little messy. Cough. Yeah, this is a very basic shape. Like, if anything, this is the default version, and the other ones are just the fancy versions. Though this is the strongest version, too. I like that. Golly, sorry. I like that the plain one is actually the strongest one. And the ones with all the fancy horns and frills are weaker. That's kind of bad. I'm just kind of like eyeballing this stuff, hoping to get it right on the first try without sketching. Sometimes it might be a little iffy. No way I'll be able to connect all these lines. No. What am I gonna do here? Thanks. I spent the last... Oh wait, that's you. You know what I've done. Spent the last couple weeks editing out all the copyrighted stuff. So I've got a nice clean playlist. Alright, how the hell do I do this? Well, if I did it like this, I might be able to connect these correctly. I mean, most of this is video game music. Some of it's remixes, some of it's from anime. I mean, honestly, it was easier to do this while it's on its side. Just because it's easier to pull down than it is to go sideways when it comes to making lines. I'm actually thinking about it. I might want to copy this into the next one because I think this line will be here and I'll just put the fin on it. So yeah, I definitely want to copy this into the next one before I do anything else. Glad I thought about that, or I'd be drawing all these lines again.
Fatality.
There's some really messy lines in there. They've been like cut on and edited so much. I guess you could get a really good idea of what kind of music I like just by listening to my stream. Every one of these songs is approved by me. I like the nice relaxing ones. Let's see if there's anything missing. I'm gonna look at the chest because I feel like there's lines missing there in a couple of these frames. Oh yeah, a couple there. That's such a bad transition. Never mind. Too late to fix it. Just keep going. Alright, well that's really it for this one. And yeah, I'm gonna copy that because we can use that back line and all the corrections I made. And the next guy. The next guy's just got a couple pieces. It's like a anglerfish. So the little light on his head and then a bunch of fin looking things. Probably just a big fin on his back, which will take a little bit to draw. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Oh right, but that other one I totally forgot. I've made my copy already, so that's fine. Right, this one. Actually, I don't know what this one's tongue does. I said it was the cave one that I said his tongue was going to be longer. But this one should have something funky going on with his tongue too. I was thinking maybe it's like barbed or something. I could also make it like waggle, so it's got more area of effect. That would be an idea. I like that animation. Just simple, but you kind of get the idea. I don't know. I mean, I know the cave one, he's just gonna have a really long tongue, probably like twice the size. But what does the beach one have? What could I do that's different? I mean, yeah, I could make it waggle so it's got like more, like the cavern one's got like a longer range, but the beach one's got like a longer reach. I don't know. I don't really like that either. Oh, I remember. This guy's gonna have a projectile. That's right. So there's not even gonna be a tongue. Oops. That's my phone. Should probably mute that. That was you. You bastard. You knew you would. I'm kidding. I'll look at that in a sec. Yeah. Okay, this one's not even gonna have a tongue. That's what I'm gonna do. This one shoots a projectile. I have to figure out what that is later. Oh, really? Lost all of it? Why the hell do I always leave touch on? Figured I would have the habit of turning it off immediately. Kinda do that, but for some reason sometimes I just leave it on. I think he's just gonna shoot like a little water bullet. This one's very water elemental with the splashes and stuff. Or maybe it'll be a little stream of water. That would be cool. I have no idea how to animate that, but hey, what's one new animation amongst a million? One day I will animate something that I've animated before. Okay. Hey, look, we did the outline for one at least. That went by quick enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cavern version as well. So he'll need a couple extra frames for his tongue growing. But other than that, he's just gonna have a fin and a little lantern thing. I wonder if there's anything else I could add to him. I don't know. I could put something on his tail. I think most seahorses have something on their tail, right? A lot of them have that butt fin. This guy, he's gonna have a full size fin along his back, all the way down to his lower back, so that'll include that. No, I don't think there's gonna be. Oh, there's gonna be stripes. That's right. So that'll be the other thing. I'm gonna put stripes on them. So, yeah, okay. Stripes, a little lantern thing, and a big fin for this guy, and then a really long tongue. And then do outline, color, and shade. And then effects. Probably do that in the next stream. But this one's been long enough. It took 4 hours again. Barely feels like I accomplished much. But that's it. Later.